It's like I don't know what to talk about, but I want to talk. So where can I find the information to talk about? What will be relevant in this moment? I already know the answer to this question. So question for me myself is now why I choose not to listen to the answers I have. Every time I have a question, I know that the answer resides in me. All I have to do, take a breath and focus on the heart, and then I can perceive the answer. I don't know about other people. I have asked my friend about this, but he said he's thinking differently. In my thoughts, most of the time I'm talking, whoever I am talking to, myself or somebody else, but I always asking questions, answering, telling something, all the time talking in my head, all the time. And friend told me, that's why you are so silent in real life. You are already exhausted yourself in your mind. So maybe I have the answers and I don't want to acknowledge them, accept them as truth. Because there is no truth. All there is concepts, one after other concepts who traps in these limitations. But accepting them, those answers mean what is. Even for that I have the answer. And the answer is that for that particular moment, that is the answer is what is needed. When that answer is used the way it was meant to, you get the other answer, more complete. And then I can step up, or whatever direction I want. But because of my fear of judgment, my fear of rejection, my fear of not being good enough to even talk about this. For me to talk right now, record this video, I had to already acknowledge that I am good enough at least to record it. But even then I still have doubts about myself, still have doubts about what I'm saying. Because I'm afraid that I will make things worse. And now I'm telling this is the first time I made that sentence. Before that I have made different sentences. And that's the interesting part. And this is the reason I had to do it. So I can perceive more of myself. Perceive more of my limiting beliefs. But then I can change. I can see them as false. Even my language is not good. Or it's great. Or it's not. It's great. And I am always keeping myself in this loop about my doubt, in this cloud. Every moment I get it more clearer and know the direction I want to go, I don't take the step. Or I take the step and the clouds start to become more dense and that I don't see the direction anymore. And I can keep myself in that cloud. To get out of the cloud, I got to take step by step. Even if I don't know where I'm going, I'm still taking the steps. And if I'm not doing that, I'm standing on one place. A long time and I have standed on the same place. Because I take the step and I stop. I take the step and I stop. For different limiting beliefs, whatever, but I'm stopping. And then I'm wondering why it's not getting better. Now I am talking. At the same time, how am I gonna call this video? But that's a limiting belief that I have to know that already. It's a limiting belief that I need to know what I'm gonna talk about before I press the button. And that stopped me to record it. That's kept me away from recording. I was sitting here for about an hour and just sitting. Press, don't press, press, don't press. What I gonna talk? But I know the answer what I gonna talk. But I don't know what I gonna talk. I know how I gonna talk. I know that I will press the button, go to my heart and talk, whatever comes. But still there is this, I need to know, I need to know. And that is keeping me away from what I want. Because I need to know every step, every word. But from the past I already know that doesn't work. In the school time, as a child I had to learn poem. It's like 8 lines, simple poem, but even then it's projecting me back to this now. To tell 8 lines, I tell 4 lines, and that's it. Because everything else I skipped. I skipped every second word or whatever. I just bullet points, and it's complete. And different occasions there's different things, and always I have skipped something because I had to memorize, I had to say that way. But when the time comes, I don't say it that way. I say a different way anyway. So what's the point? What's the point to know what you're gonna talk if you're gonna talk differently anyway? And now somebody's walking. Is he hearing me or not? But that shouldn't matter. What should matter is that I am doing this. I am doing this either way. Because of the doubts, because of the rejections and all the other stuff. Afraid, being alone, even if I am alone. Here I am. Maybe now I'm like keeping silent at the same time there's already thoughts, and then what I want to say now, what I want to say now. But instead of thinking about it, I should say it. While I'm talking, there is no noise in my mind. While I'm talking, everything is peaceful. Because I am talking, I could talk in different speed, but I am not comfortable. I don't have vocabulary, the practice. I need more practice to start to talk differently. Because I start to talk differently, I make more mistakes. I'm afraid to make more mistakes. I'm back. I don't even know when this video is gonna stop. Where to stop? Do I even stop? There's so many things I want to say, but there's so many things I want to say. At the same time, I don't know what to say. There are too many, and I don't know where to start. When it goes back to the heart, back to the heart, and it will say what needs to be said in this moment, not what my mind wants to say. All the information that is in the past already. In this moment, different information. In this moment, different information. In this moment, different information. What's beneficial for this moment now? What's energetically beneficial on this moment now? The more I attach myself to the past, the more I attach myself to the information I have, the more limited I become, the more stagnated I become. I cannot move fast enough because I have all this information, concepts, ideas about things. The only one should be attached to is that everything changes. They will change. Don't cling to them the way they are, because they will change. And I already know that, because they have proved that. I know that, and after a while it changes to even better picture. And that's one of the reasons I'm afraid to tell this, because after a while this all will change to different thing. And I won't be perfect. I want to say the perfect thing, the ultimate truth, but there is no ultimate truth. What is truth at this moment will change, and this will become lie. And that's the scary thought I have. That scares me, because that means that after time, all this will be failure. If I say the same thing tomorrow, it could be false, and I'm making a mistake. But I said that in the past, and then ultimately that makes a mistake. But from different point of view, no. In the past, what I said is what needs to be said. In the past, what I did was meant to be done, in the way I done it, for whatever reason I done it. Bad or good, it's still a concept. So at this moment, I am this. At this moment, I'm saying this. Whatever it is, I'm saying it. And that takes me back to the humbleness, surrender. I have to surrender to the moment to say this word. I need to surrender my ego to say these words, because ego doesn't want to say them, because he doesn't want to be wrong. He doesn't want to change. He likes the way he is. I like the way I am. But at the same time, I want to change. I want to be more or less, more, and instantly, more. What about more? There is no more or less. So just take away beliefs, take away belief systems. All belief systems are like filters. They filter off the true vibration that I am, the true vibration that you are. Every belief system is filtered. All the information comes, all the energy comes through the heart, to the heart, from the heart to the mind, from the mind to perception, to sensations. Everything I see, everything I sense comes from my mind. It's filtered through the belief systems. But there's different occasions. When I'm really angry, it is third chakra. It's here in the solar plexus. When something strong hits me, like powerful message, emotion, whatever, it goes straight to the heart. It vibrates there. The love, the sadness, it's all there. Sadness and love is the same thing. Go either way and you will end in the same place. This was exercise for me. This moment was exercise for me. To get myself to this point, to talk about and perceive that everything is unfolding. Even my hand is shaking right now. Everything is unfolding. That's so magical. Because I didn't know what they're gonna say. I didn't know what they're gonna talk about. But here I am. And still am. So many ways to tell the same message. But change doesn't change. It changes, but it's still the same.